Just got done talking to my mom. I haven't talked to her in 3 weeks. She used to live in Vegas, and now she lives with my younger brother in Fontana. And of course, we ended the phone call because she has to get on a Zoom meeting for work. And I got very emotional when I said, "I love you, Mommy."
Who can make a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it with chocolate or a miracle or two? The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause they mix it all with love and makes the world taste good.
Just a quick reminder, June is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I know everyone gets wrapped up in the other topic.
Happy Pride! We got bandanas and lube and...
Love you and get you through your life. Jesus Christ would give you that. This world will not give you that. This world will give you heartache. This world will give you divorce. This world will give you pain. But Jesus Christ comes to redeem people from this.
And they forget about us.
I'm fucking angry right now!
The idea that I took the word of a president saying that he wasn't going to go to war, and this was the way to avoid going to war.
Only way we're going to get rid of Saddam Hussein. And it's going to require guys like you in uniform to be back on foot in the desert, taking taking Saddam down.
Because I didn't believe he had those nuclear weapons. I didn't believe he had those weapons of mass destruction.
Other countries have or seek weapons of mass destruction. Saddam has actually used them. Is that he possesses chemical and biological weapons and is seeking nuclear weapons.
It was a mistake to trust that they weren't going to go to war. They said they were not going to go to war.
For me, the issue is never whether we had to deal with Saddam, but when and how. That is that the threat need not be imminent for us to take action.
From the moment shock and awe started, from that moment, I was opposed to the effort and I was outspoken.
Some of my own party have said that it was a mistake to go to Iraq in the first place. 9 months ago, I voted with my colleagues to give the President of the United States of America the authority to use force. And I would vote that way again today. It was a right vote then, and it'd be a correct vote today.
I trusted George Bush to keep his word. He said he was not going to go into Iraq.
That a free and democratic Iraq, if it could be accomplished, could have a cleansing impact on that part of the world and make our life easy.
Let me be clear. If you're in a state where hurricanes often strike, like Florida or the Gulf Coast or into Texas, a vital part of preparing for hurricane season is to get vaccinated now.
It will take a year to get the American troops out. Do you hear me now? That's the truth. It will take a year to get them physically out. Now, if you leave all the equipment behind, you might be able to do it in 7 months. And you leave those billions of dollars of weapons behind, I promise they're going to be used against your grandchild and mine someday.
You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. I swear to God.
Thank you, Miss Eilish. Thank you for using your millions of followers and fans and your body positivity platform to ensure that millions of men will never find love and that they're not worth anything. And thank you for giving me the courage to say what I'm going to say here. Something I haven't discussed on this platform. I've talked about my depression. I've talked about my anxiety. I've talked about just about everything. But what I haven't talked about is my body dysmorphia. And it stems from several places. But the biggest one is right here, where they removed my cancer when I was a teenager. Now, this has had several effects on me. One is that my face is lopsided. It's very asymmetrical, and the inverted filter is my worst nightmare. The radiation treatments, thank God I didn't have to do chemo, also stripped the enamel off of my teeth. so that nothing that I did, brushing, flossing, taking care of them, made them stick around. I have no top teeth. I have about half the bottom teeth you do. And I consider myself a very ugly man. And I really appreciate you telling me, Miss Eilish, that my worth is not up to snuff because I don't conform to your standards of beauty, even though half of your platform is mental health and the other half is body positivity. And telling women that their worth is not defined by their physical appearance, but being sure with this comment alone that millions of men, good men, will never find love with someone that they want because she happens to listen to your music.
Wait, we're talking about the same Billie Eilish that...
I like... Hold on, something's happening here. Wow, wow.
What is it?
A tick attack, no. I don't know why though. It's been like coming on all day, but I can't like... Do you want oil? Yeah. Mom, do you have the essential oils?
Yes. Put it on your pulses too so you can... Okay.
Yeah, those are...
And some water. Everything while it's folded is...
Ah! Okay.
Thanks. I hope that you will get over this. I am sorry that your experiences with men have led you to say these things. I'm sorry that you generalize us all based on your experience.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show.
And do you see why parents should be monitoring what their children watch? You know that was a primetime show. I don't understand. But now here you are. You got a kid who wants to be a murderer.
Myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
We haven't heard in the news whether the FBI has come to this boy's house, right? This could be your next school shooter.
So just any type of person, it doesn't matter? What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
If this kid ends up shooting up a school, and then the politicians start talking about gun control again, then I don't know what to tell you, and this shit seems obvious to me.
Hell yes, we're gonna take your AR-15, your AK-47.
So, I just like killing.
So what are you gonna be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
I am offended that our children are not receiving affordable gender reassignment surgery along with hormone blockers and access to abortions. This alone is a threat to our democracy.
This is America.
These are the same people who refuse to obey the science and get fully vaccinated. It's science, people! Science!
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Science!
You know, I think ever since you've come into office, things are really looking up. You know, gas is up, rent is up, food is up, everything. No, it really has been.
I'm fucking tired of this shit. Tired of it.
Today, I'm announcing another $800 million to further augment Ukraine's ability to fight in the east.
It's just another $800 million of your hard-earned tax money. We're going to ship it off to some other country for some bullshit cause. What about the border crisis we have at home, Joe? We could probably use that money for that. Or what about this? I'm not a veteran, but how about the veterans who fought for the freedoms that I get to enjoy in this country, and so does everyone else? How about they get some medical attention instead of just shoving pills down their throat? I don't know. How about taking that money and putting it into our country for the people who are in poverty, starving, homeless, shit like that?
I worked hard, goddammit! I worked fucking hard!
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
Hey, how are you, Joe? You are changing a lot of people's lives for the worse. And hey, Joe, just because you're yelling don't make you any more right. You just sound like a jackass. And whose lives are you changing exactly? Because there's a lot of Americans that are having a hard time finding money to put gas in their gas tanks, Joe.
But don't follow society's narrative that you need to be strong and egotistic and bottle it up and no one cares. That's not true.
A lot of you motherfuckers have become so fucking soft and so addicted to the validation of voicing your bullshit problems that you won't even try to attempt to improve where you are in life.
You motherfuckers like to fuck with me!
I care. A lot of people care.
Be honest, who do you call when you are at your lowest? Who is that one person?
Nobody. I'm a man. No one cares.
Not a single soul. Nobody.
No one. Because I'm all alone.
I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that I don't call anyone.
Nobody. I'm a guy. Nobody gives a shit.
Speaking for the guys when I say this, literally no one.
Y'all call someone?
Nobody. Just nobody. Got no one to talk to, so nobody. Who cares? Nobody.
No one. I'm a man. No one cares.
No one. Not a single fucking person.
I wouldn't call anyone. I wouldn't turn to a single person on this earth because they don't care. They will just find a way to use it against me one day.
We can call somebody?
I have people I can call. But you know what? The hardest part is trying to explain what I'm going through. How I'm feeling, or how I can explain how I'm feeling and what I'm going through. It's like night and day, right? And once I explain what I'm going through, it's not as intense as how I'm feeling. Sometimes I feel like hanging myself in my garage would be the best thing for my wife and I. But when I explain what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling that way, and then I get to thinking like, well, why the fuck do I feel this way? Do you know what I mean? And then no one can explain it for me. Y'all know why I do this YouTube videos, and I know that I don't get a lot of views, is because I can talk to somebody without having them talk to me back. And I know I don't have to worry about that. I can tell y'all how I feel, and maybe you'll comment, maybe you won't, and that's all I gotta worry about. I don't have to worry about dialogue. It's kind of therapeutic to me.
If you're struggling with finding someone, being single, getting over a breakup, fulfilling your marriage, making your kids happy, getting over a divorce, alcoholism, depression, stress, it all weighs on us. Brother, you matter. And if you know a man that's going through that, help them. They need to let loose and let it out.
I'm so tired of it!
If you follow me, shit, even if you don't follow me, reach out to me. I'm all ears. I'll give you the best advice I can give you from the 35 years I've been on this planet. We'll have a cold one over it. Just remember you matter.
Your life is not what we're focused on.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Black Lives Matter.
Cheers.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
Riddle me this. Alternators charge cars, correct? Tesla makes an electric car, correct? Why do they have to plug them in? Why can't there be an alternator on each spinning wheel? Why can the car not have 4 alternators to charge its batteries? And solar panels on the sun-facing surfaces. Fucking drop the mic. Why? Why can't they? Tell me why they can't. Tell me, you smart mofos.